Hi, welcome everyone to this conversation that we're having about the misperceptions and the assumptions that people have about actually becoming wealthy. So some of the things that we come across are the assumptions that people have got is that you've got to work hard for money, that being wealthy is always for someone else, that it's too late for me now. These are all just assumptions which are actually fixed points of view.
Well, most people believe that the only way that you can make money is from going to work hard for money, and the only way to make a living is to actually get a job. What if that's not the truth? What if that's not so?
One of the things, if you dig down just a little bit further into all of this, you find that underlying a lot of these assumptions and misconceptions about being wealthy are these things that we call the three lies of scarcity, because this permeates most people's worlds and they don't even realize that it has such an impact on them because they're assuming that these are truth when in fact they're lies.
And if you buy these three lies of scarcity as real and true, then you're not going to be able to create wealth for yourself, because you're going to keep on doing the things according to this reality.
I mean, it's like Einstein's definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and again and expecting a different result. You're insane. So something's got to change. And often the first thing that needs to change is to understand what these three lies of scarcity are and to recognize when that's happening in your life, because I guarantee it'll be happening on a daily basis. We still find it in our life every now and then creeping in.
So you have to keep on catching yourself when you actually get dragged in to be part of these lies.
Well, the first lie of scarcity, you're going to love these, all right, because you'll see it everywhere. The first lie of scarcity is simply this: there is not enough. There is not enough time, there is not enough money, there's not enough clients, there's not enough skilled people, there's not enough in my contract, there's not enough contract. So the first lie of scarcity is there's not enough. Just get it, folks, it's a lie. Now, the second lie of scarcity gets even better, right? So the first one is there's not enough. The second lie of scarcity is, and it's hard. Now, the third one is a personal favourite of mine. The third lie of scarcity makes the other two invisible, so you don't even think of questioning them. And the third lie of scarcity is, that's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it.
The thing is, though, everyone else functioning based on these three lies. So if you are aware of them and you're able to look past them, then you could use this awareness to your advantage.
So a great question to ask is, what's keeping you from being financially prosperous and wealthy? And if you really have a look at it, it's usually the misperceptions and the assumptions that you've got about what being wealthy is all about and what you need to do or not do to actually be wealthy.
If you don't buy into the lies of scarcities, you will be able to know that every single choice you make create multiple possibilities that could generate multiple income streams. So be aware of that every single choice you may create multiple possibilities.